What's going on, peeps? Juan Reese Comics here, and we're going to be talking about the first week of 2025 comic book pulls. And 2024 was fantastic for comic books. I can't believe how many different books came out that I was just all in for, like seriously all in. And then at the latter half of the year, absolute Batman, absolute Wonder Woman, absolute Superman, Spider-Man, just a whole thing. So, and this kind of talks about it a little bit. So let's just get right into the comic book pulls of 2025. And first up is the Ultimates from Marvel. Man, if you're not reading this like Ultimate line and everything that's going on over at Marvel, you definitely need to. And this one especially is freaking fire. You need to get this. If this is not on your pull list, it definitely needs to be, because it's freaking awesome. I hear a lot of people talking about this, and every time someone's talking about it, I scroll away really fast because I don't want to know anything about that dang book. Next up, we have also from Marvel, we have Spider-Gwen, the Ghost Spider. I read the first 4 issues of this, and I'm not really digging the story, and Stephanie Phillips usually does a really good job of like writing these books. Grimm is a really good example. Life is a good example. She has some other books that I really do enjoy of hers. She has like a really good niche for writing, and this one is not that great, but I'm going to complete it. And I don't know if it's going to be an ongoing. It looks like it is, because it's already up to 9 freaking issues, but nonetheless, I'm not really digging this. The covers have been awesome. The innards are not that great. So I don't know. Once I start to collect something, I have to complete it. I'm a little bit of a completist, so that's an issue with collecting comic books. Nonetheless, here we get back to in it. Now, third up, we have Saga issue 71. I think I'm on issue, I don't know what issue I'm on. It's been a while since I've read some Saga, and I can't wait to get back in. That long hiatus that Saga had for that long while while Fiona Staples was taking a break after having her baby and whatnot, I dug right back into the Saga, because it's such a freaking awesome. That's another book. If you're not reading that, get on it, because it is freaking amazing. Moving on, let's get into Spawn. This is Spawn issue 360. I'll tell you the truth, I haven't started this. I think I picked this up on Spawn 350. I think, yeah, Spawn 350 is when I started picking this bad boy up, and I haven't read a single issue because I've been reading other things. Just as my buddy over, he has a comic book YouTube channel as well. His name is something for a color. I'll put it here somewhere so you can, I'll put in a description who he is, but he's been reading a lot of Omni books, and I did that too. Like I started reading Invincible. I don't know if you can see it up there. I read Invincible, that whole Omni, the first one and the second one, and it kind of put me back on my pulls. I was still picking them up, but I wasn't reading anything because I was reading that Omni. And I was taking it to work, and I was reading it, and I wasn't reading much. I would read a couple issues here and there, but most of it was just, all my reading power went to Invincible. All right, next up we have Daredevil issue 17. I think I'm in like 3 issues on this. Let's make a commitment that when we get to issue 20, that we'll read all 20, and then I'll do a little thing on here. But I'm definitely behind, as you can see. A lot of these books that I'm going to be pulling out today that I am not caught up on. There are a couple that I'm just like, every time it comes out, I read them because I absolutely love them. But anyway, moving on, we have Miles Morales Spider-Man versus the Panther God. Oh yeah, that sounds amazing. Miles Morales, I started picking this run up during what was it, the vampire stuff, the vampire event that Marvel was going on, and I got this because there were some crossovers, and I wanted to read that whole thing. So I read all of those, but I didn't get into any of the other books after that. But you know me, I'm behind on all of my books. Next up, we have Absolute Superman issue number 3. I definitely need to give this a read right away, because I've already read issues 1 and 2. And a lot of people are on the fence about this Superman because it is a Jason Aaron run, and Jason Aaron is very revered. Everyone loves his writing and whatnot, but people are saying that this is not the strongest Jason Aaron run. But if, as of late, a lot of Jason Aaron runs have been slow burns. The same thing with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the new run after they rebooted it from like 3.0 something, I forget, it was like 300 and some issues, and then Jason Aaron took over. That has been amazing, and each one, it's a slow burn because they took, I think for like the first 4 or 5 issues, it was a character driven about one of the turtles, and then they did Casey Jones, and I think they're doing, don't quote me on this, but I think they're going to be doing some other people that are around that are really close niche to the turtles. But I really love how the first 4 issues were set up, because they've been disbanded for some reason, and then they're going to be coming together. You can definitely tell that it's all going to be coming together really soon. I think I've only got up to the first like 3 issues. I think the next issue is the 4th issue. I believe it's Donatello. Correct me if I'm wrong, but again, I've been behind on reading my books. But so far, I really loved what's going on with that book. But as I was talking about Superman, I think that's the same concept as what's going on with this Superman. He's really building the story up, and I think this is going to be a longer run than most people think it's going to be. Correct me if I'm wrong again, but I think this is going to be a little longer because he is letting this breathe. He's really setting the stage for everything that's going to be happening within this story of Absolute Superman. But I've really liked what I've read so far, and I definitely know it's going to get better because it's freaking Jason Aaron. Nonetheless, let's get back into it. We got Batman issue 156, City on Fire. I haven't got back. I think I'm a couple issues behind before Chip Zdarsky got back onto the title. So I'm going to have a plethora of books to read, as it is already just in this video. The first 7 minutes of this video, I got a lot of stuff that I need to read. Let's move on. Let's push it on. We got Birds of Prey issue number 17. Is that right? Yeah. Issue number 17. All in. I think I read up to issue 11 or 12, so I'm a couple issues behind, but Birds of Prey has been a little bit of a roller coaster ride. The first arc is really good. Second arc was a little lacklusterish, and then coming into this new arc after issues 11 and 12, those are really, really good. So I'm pretty sure that this is starting to get a lot better, and I would have to put this on one of my top comic books of 2024. Birds of Prey has been freaking killing it, man. Kelly Thompson, man, she is kind of hit or miss when it comes to Kelly Thompson. Like I really love a lot of stuff that Kelly Thompson writes. Her Scarlet wasn't that great, but nonetheless, I still love. Oh, that's all. I still love Kelly Thompson and all that she writes. That's all that I got for you folks today. If there's something that you want me to read or ask me to do, like a reading order or whatever, I'm going to start getting into those. I'm going to start setting up, the reading order for certain events or for the Absolute. Someone on TikTok asked me if I could do the reading order for the Absolute. So all in. So I'm going to be doing that. That's going to be in a later video. If you haven't already subscribed to the page, go ahead and do so. Make sure you hit that notification bell. And last but not least, man, hit that like button because that really does do something for the page. I don't know what it does because my last couple videos have only got like 2024 views. So whatever, maybe because I'm going into these longer formatted videos, it's going to take a little longer for it to breathe. I'm finding that out about YouTube, that it takes a little bit more for, these videos to breathe and whatnot. But nonetheless, again, thank you folks. If you got this far, put a smiley face in the comments and let me know that you've watched this whole dang video. Alrighty folks, until next time, read your comics.
Go away. Read some books.